Hey everybody, what is going on? Well, welcome to the wintertime edition of the channel where we're going to be working on the barber chairs is going to be the main thing, and I'm also working on building a little bit of an eBay store. See if I can sell some crap down here in my basement, my catch-all where I've been putting everything, my little dungeon at the barber shop. And I've got my workstation set up upstairs. I'm going to show it to you here in a second of where I'm going to be turning the wrenches on these chairs and either breaking them down and putting the parts on eBay, or the chairs that are more complete and more desirable, tearing those down, getting them redone and restored, and moving those on to a new home. They can bring them back to life and let some other people sit in them, enjoy them. And yeah, that's a wintertime project. That's what we're going to do here. This is our first edition of it. And the first up, we've got a Belmont Barber Chair from about the 50s that we're going to completely get redone. But so if you're new here, hey, if you're new to the channel, usually we do some scuba diving stuff during the summertime, but since it's wintertime now, we're going to be doing the barber chair restoration and different stuff around the barbershop here. So make sure you like, subscribe, turn on those notifications, and tell your friends. We're restoring barber chairs this winter. But enough of that. Let's go check out the chair we got to work on next. All right, we're out here late at night. Got Nathan with me. We're gonna get ourselves a barber chair with no lift. We're gonna get that blue one right there. Okay. First step, lube up all of this, break it loose. Alright, so first we took out these bolts for these. They go in from the outside. I have two nuts on them. 1, 2. Right there. And then we're going to take this little flathead screw bolt out of this section and this section, and then I think this whole thing should just come off. Bop. And I have to work on getting these because these are rusted as shit on there. All right, next up, we're gonna take the arms off here. I take these bolts out here to do it. Okay, these little arm bolts are a 10 millimeter or whatever the standard equivalent is. Here's this first one I took out. Where are they? They go 1 inches, 10 millimeter. Okay, and now for these little flatheads. 1 inches again. 6 of them, 3 on each side. And then these are the brackets are attached to, where the 6 went into, and these are just pressed in, not even attached. Boom, they just slide right out. All right, so now I got this thing all apart. This handle is gonna come off next. And we'll get this base all cleaned up. Have a good day. All right, the key to get this out is this little taper pin right here. It goes all the way through, and it's gonna be threaded on this spot right here, which I pushed all the way through, but I had to put this nut on the end. Put a nut on the end of the bolt, and then hit it. Pop! And it pops that taper pin out. Now I gotta push this forward to get that out, and this whole handle should come out of there. Okay, then for this, I have this little 2 bolts on this spring. That one, and this one is on there, like so. So you gotta put one on there to hold, and one on there to take it loose. One on there to hold, one on there to take it loose. And then the spring's gonna come out, and the taper pin's gonna come out. All right, now that I got that pin out of the handle, the next thing we did was pull this straight out, and it just comes right out, it's not attached at all. Now we got rid of that watery, I think it's water, I think it's been out in the rain or something, because it's so rusty. Whoa. That piece comes off, cool. Fix the bucket. We're gonna dump that into the bucket. Get this ring off yet. That chair is done, ready to go. Hey everybody, thanks for watching. That's it for this episode. Make sure you tune in to see what comes next with this chair and where we go from powder coating next. Have a great day. Talk to you later.